talked about doing in a while. First off, I didn't do the video when you came back, but welcome home, my dog, HoneyKomb Brazy. That's my dude. That's my dude. I ain't gonna lie. I fought with him. Just off his life story. I remember when I was covering him and he had some issues with people. And just because of the issues with people, allegedly his grandparents' house got, well, not allegedly, it did happen. His grandparents' house got shot up. His grandparents passed away and the house got burned down. And he was going through a lot. And I was not condoning violence. But if I seen his ass on the screen, I'd be like, big dog, I understand. Listen. There's no way you could go set it off on my grandmammy and my grandpappy. And nigga, we straight. And like, I was like, hey, listen, I don't condone, nigga, prosper in your music career, but keep it on you now. Keep it on you now. You know what I'm saying? But apparently in my absence of covering my guy over here, he had issues with 21 Savage and Lil Baby. Now, I remember his whole little back and forth with Finesse 2 times. I was there for that. So now, I'm sitting over here. What the hell is going on with that little situation? I'm perplexed and confused. When you had beef with these brothers? I'm happy you resolved it, but what was going on? So, let's get into it. I hope it's not the F the streets narrative shit, because then I'm just like, man, y'all niggas chanting for real. But anyways, let's get to it. HoneyKomb Brazy had taken issue with 21 Savage's F the Street. What the fuck did I knew it had to do with F the Streets. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it had to do something with the F the Streets narrative. Okay, let's get to it. So, but a conversation with him and with a Lil Baby set things right. So, on 21 Savage's album, What Happened to the Streets has resulted in a lot of debates amongst hip-hop artists and people allegedly formerly in the streets. Whether it's allies like Lil Baby or detractors like HoneyKomb Brazy. A mobile Alabama native, Brazy had criticized the F the Streets movement, but it seems like some conversations have given him new perspective. As caught by DJ Academics, HoneyKomb Brazy took to his IG story with a screenshot of a FaceTime with Baby. Man, this is the realest conversation I had since I've been home, boy, he wrote. At Lil Baby, you really a real N-word. I wish there was more in the game like you. But the talk we just had changed my whole mindset. I'm finna stay free and do this music-ish, just like you said 100 more. See, this is the thing, and no disrespect to Mr. HoneyKomb Brazy. I fought with him. Y'all know I fought with him. But with that being said, it's like one of them situations. And I always said this back in the whole, when I did a video on the 5-year foreign thing. I think that one came out at the time of this recording. When 5-year foreign didn't agree with what 21 Savage had to say. People are conflating F the streets and F the hood. That is what people are conflating. Listen. Hey, niggas, hey, sadly we dealt with a certain deck of cards, and like I said, the government a bitch. There's different factors that make niggas do crime. We're not gonna just act like, yo, you grow up in the hood, you do crime. We see niggas grow up well off and do crime. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, you a hood, you grew up in the hood. It's just when you're in them circumstances, in them impoverished neighborhoods, you might sooner go that way compared to other people, and that's the only thing. But also, like I said, yo, the hood teaches you camaraderie, loyalty, hustle and drive, discernment, economics, networking to a certain extent, yeah. Minding your business, choosing friendship groups, where to get this, where to get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You learn some shit and you could apply that in your regular life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there is some fuckery. So with 21's statement, I did understand the aspect when he was saying like F all the street politics and, you know, us losing our brothers and all this and that. Like, I understood that. But like, yeah, it's not fuck the hood. Like, never forget where you came from. That's why you appreciate where you at when you level up, because you came from this aspect. Always appreciate where you came from. Motherfuckers might be pristine at birth. I wasn't. I had to get it out the mud and shine a little bit. And then I did understand certain backlash when they like, well, you still rap like y'all niggas in the field. So it's like, so how you discrediting some of them politics? Which I understood. But like, they was just talking about all the trauma. And I'm happy that HoneyKomb, you spoke with Lil Baby. And he put it into a different perspective. Sometimes a hood nigga need to talk to a hood nigga to understand some perspectives. Especially a hood nigga. Because, bro, you know how to communicate with a nigga. compared to a suit communicating to a hood nigga. And a lot of the times, we see it in like certain shows or TV, a lot of these hood dudes get mythologized and just like have these stories and these respects. Now, they might get locked up for a life sentence, come home and like, nigga, that was bullshit, but that's the nigga you gonna listen to because he's cut from your cloth compared to the square motherfucker that ain't spend a minute in your shoes. And that's how it be sometimes. It shouldn't always be like that, but that's how it be sometimes. I'm happy he put it into perspective, but HoneyKomb, you should have been knew this. You heard me. The Alabama rapper revealed that he hopped on the phone with Savage and hashed out their grievances and perspectives. I can't lie, that bit 21 Savage, different AF he wrote on the Instagram story called By No Jumper. Bro, you really a real N-word. We talk for hours. I feel where he coming from. Right is right. We can save the streets like you said. This ish just came out and people took it and ran with it, but I'm on you. Basically, he on whatever they saying. 21 Savage reposted this onto his story with the caption, "Traumatized, save the streets." Also, HoneyKomb Brazy claimed that he played the Atlanta rapper a diss track against him and that he joked that if it ever came out, Brazy would be banned from Atlanta. Listen, 21, this is a great message. It just came out at the wrong time because it feels like you were trying to drum up some attention towards your album sales as well as the whole Gunna situation. It just came at the wrong time. If this message came out earlier, we wouldn't be looking at you as hypocritical, but that's just what it is. People are looking at the streets and the hood as two things, but it's not. The streets is you doing some illegal aspects. Being from the hood, a lot of niggas grew up in the hood. So it is what it is. Niggas gonna, like, the hood gonna be there forever. Like, yeah, it's just a constant, especially with the economy and the government. The hood always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, niggas is beefing over blocks we don't own. Like, there's no point in that. And see, this is also the thing, like, especially when you speaking to the young niggas, like, young niggas is just thinking with this mind state, like, you have matured. And the young niggas ain't matured yet. And depending on certain circumstances they going through, that's why they have this perspective. But as they get older, they gonna be there with you. They might be there. They might see what you were saying. Sometimes it's just perspective. I say it all the time. Sometimes you can tell a nigga something, he ain't gonna listen. They might have to go hit their head a little bit and then come back. Then they understand what you're saying. Something gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen, but sometimes it do gotta happen. We just running around with trauma in these areas, bro. We got a lot of trauma in these areas, man. But anyways, what do y'all think about this? I'm glad they came to a more positive understanding of each other. But besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ there while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You're trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, some peace, y'all, gang. Aye.